For this video, I will show you how to center your continuous independent variables. Here's a real data set. Here are the variables I am interested in. I am interested in how to base year grades and student gender, in this case student male, will affect follow-up grades. Base year grades are obviously grades that the student has during the base year, and they are a continuous variable. I will click on 21 and show you. So base year, and so I have this number that I want to center in order to analyze. In order to do that, I need to know what the mean value of base year grades is. I can figure that out by going to Analyze, Descriptive Statistics, Descriptives. I'll reset. I'll do right-click and display variable names, so I can see just the variable names here. By default, it will show the variable labels, which can be useful. I like to work with the variable names directly. I can also expand this GUI by putting my cursor to the left-hand corner and dragging it out. I'll scroll down and figure out where my continuous independent variables are, base year grades. Plug it in, click OK. And I see that they have a maximum of 4.0, a minimum of 0.5, and a mean of 2.97. I want to transform this variable from having a mean of 2.97 to having a mean of 0. I can do that by going to Transform, Compute Variable, and Target Variable, I'm going to give a new variable name for my transformed variable. In this case, it's going to be Base Year Grade Centered. Notice I put underscores whenever there is a space in my sentence, because this is a variable name, and SPSS does not like spaces in their variable names, and so I use underscores instead. Expand that out so you can see it better. Right-click, display variable names, so my variables are easy to find. Figure out where my independent continuous variable is. In this case, it's right here, base year grades. Bring it over, and then subtract from it the mean that I got over here, which is 2.97. I click on Type and Label, and click the option of Use Expression as Label, so I know exactly what I've done in the future. Click Continue. I like to click Paste at this point. You can click OK and have your program run, but I like to keep my syntax for later. I click Paste. That brings up a new syntax window. And this is the code that will do what I've told the computer to do. Let's highlight all my code. Let's run it. And go back to my data set. And there we are. If I expand out this field, I have a new variable called Base Year Grade Centered. And you can see the label. It has the code of how I created that variable. And all it was, oops, bring that back down. And all I was doing was taking the old base year grades and subtracting the mean. If I double click on 24, I will see now that I have a bunch of numbers around 0. Some of them are positive, some of them are negative. This is now my centered variable.